This aircraft is so light that this child can lift it by the tail. With a maximum takeoff weight of only 540 kilograms, the Bücker Bü 180 weighed roughly the same as a 1950s Fiat 500, yet it was a real aeroplane. It flew with just 60 horsepower. Yet with this engine, in 1938 it covered over 25,000 kilometers from Berlin to Cape Town. But how was such a rational design conceived? And what condemned the Bü 180 to oblivion? To understand the origins of this aircraft, we need to go back to January 1937. Major Werner Junk, on behalf of the Aviation Ministry, summoned the small German aircraft manufacturers with a stark message: they would not receive any military contracts. Companies such as Bücker, Feisler, Gotha, Siebel and Klemm faced a crossroads. Junk suggested an alternative path: focus on developing a Volksflugzeug, a light people's aeroplane, or turn to small civil and training twin-engined aircraft. Bücker, buoyed by the success of its acrobatic Bü 133 Jungmeister, accepted the challenge. This led to the Bü 180 student project, a lightweight two-seater designed to combine versatility and simple construction, perfect both for civil aviation and flying schools. Technically, the student featured a low cantilever wing with a trapezoidal planform. The leading edge swept at 8 degrees. Its lightness relied on a mixed construction: a steel tube frame for the front section and a wooden monocoque for the rear, all covered with fabric. The fixed undercarriage was simple but well damped, while the two tandem cockpits, usually open, could be enclosed to protect the pilots during longer flights. Under the cowling initially beat a small 4-cylinder Zundap engine producing 50 horsepower, a very light power plant that still pushed it to 170 kilometers per hour. Only with the B version did it gain a bit more power, thanks to the Walter Micron 2 engine producing 60 horsepower. At its debut in November 1937, it delivered on its promises: agile, versatile, and perfect for transitioning pilots from gliders to powered aircraft. Yet despite being advertised as the people's aeroplane, the Aviation Ministry never took a liking to it. Production was limited to a tiny series of around 25 units. Beyond German flying clubs, the student found homes in Sweden and Switzerland, where its robustness allowed it to continue flying well after the end of the conflict. The Bücker Bü 180 was a victim of its time. While it demonstrated what could be achieved with lightweight and low power, the world was hurtling toward a war that demanded huge engines and heavy metals. That very lightness, which allowed a child to lift the tail of the aircraft, suddenly became useless for military needs. Thus, this small aeroplane, capable of extraordinary feats, remained the symbol of a flying concept its era could no longer embrace: a dream of peace.